Do these 5 things to transform your communication, thoughts, and beliefs to supersize and grow your business. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, and today we're talking about communication, thoughts, and beliefs. I talk a lot about limiting beliefs and positive, empowering beliefs and the impact that they have on our business. I'll share a couple things about a gentleman by the name of Jacob. As he's building and growing and supersizing his business, he found in the beginning that he had a lot of negative thoughts and beliefs, and they were holding him back. They were preventing him from stepping outside his comfort zone and doing the things he needed to do to grow and build and supersize his business, especially in the area of communicating with the people that were helping him build that business, the stakeholders, the people that he was hiring and bringing on board, as well as his customers. And until he changed some of his beliefs and focused on the positives, he struggled. And here's 4 things that he did and that we worked on to help him to improve his thinking, to improve his beliefs, to stretch his comfort zone, to take and see opportunities that were right in front of him all along, but until he believed that they were possible for him, he didn't even see them. That's how we are. We're blind to everything until we open up our minds and see. Nobody wants to talk about mindset and beliefs and thoughts, but the truth is that's the fastest, easiest way to transform or change anything in our business and in our lives. So, for example, one of the things he did is he started to affirm and make mindset shifts. Instead of thinking to himself, I'm not good enough, I don't deserve this, I'm not good at negotiations, for example, he switched that up and said, I excel at building win-win solutions. And by focusing on creating what he wanted instead of what he didn't want, it negated that limiting belief, and he became an expert negotiator in all areas and facets of his business. Then he also practiced and improved his listening and his empathy. So he was more sincere and more authentic in his communication, as well as a better listener. If you listen, people will tell you everything you need to know about them and to help them or to not help them if they're not right for you, if you just listen to them. They'll tell you how to help them, what they need exactly, and all you have to do is give it to them. Third, he practiced and participated in strategic communication training. He went out and he got some speaking training. He joined Toastmasters. He joined a couple of other groups on social media where they could practice doing presentations and speaking to one another and doing video. One of the things I did early on is I joined a very scary 365-day challenge where we had to get on, and every day we had to do a Facebook Live into the group. It didn't matter what the topic was, which was awesome because we got to practice 365 different topics. Well, we didn't always do different topics, but a lot of times we did. But every day we got to practice something different, and then the group would give us feedback. And it was a group of some high-powered, really amazing people, so that was a little intimidating, but getting feedback from them was such a powerful way to improve our speaking ability. Those of us that stuck through the entire challenge all are still creators today and doing video and presentation and speaking and writing books and sharing information and coaching, etc. And finally, he practiced positive self-talk. Every time he catches himself, still to this day, speaking negatively or putting himself down or limiting his capabilities, he stops and in his head at least corrects that, and that has caused him to reframe those negative thoughts into positive ones, and his possibilities and opportunities are actually unlimited because he believes that they're unlimited nowadays. And he built a multi-million-dollar business doing this, and prior to focusing on improving his communication skills, he probably would still be struggling. He'd be successful, but he probably wouldn't be running a multi-million-dollar business nowadays like he does today. So what are 5 ways that we can go about doing this for our business and for us, for ourselves, and for our business? Number 1, we have to, like Jacob, identify those negative thought patterns and those negative beliefs that are impacting us. And guess what? Here's the problem with that. We don't think that our thoughts or our beliefs are limiting us or negative in any way. We just believe that there are thoughts and beliefs. And as long as we believe that, we won't reflect, look at them, and change them. But if we open ourselves up to the possibility that, oh, Maybe like every other human being on the planet, 80 to 90% of my thoughts and beliefs are actually limiting me and are negative and aren't helping me to get where I want. They're just keeping me where I am because my subconscious just always wants to keep me safe. So the first thing we need to do is become aware of them. And so for this year's Be a Better You annual challenge, our assignment today is to just jot down and pay attention to what pops into your head today. Guess what? You might get 10 things because we're busy living our lives and we're not going to write down a lot. But I guarantee out of those 10, we're going to put a little plus or minus by them and actually check in on ourselves and see how many of them are actually negative. It's a very eye-opening exercise. It's like when you're trying to get healthy and they say, okay, you need to write down everything you put in your mouth for a week. It's amazing the things we put in our mouth on a subconscious level that we're not even aware of. Me, caramel. Number 2, we want to reframe negative thoughts. Once we identify those negative thoughts and those negative thought patterns and negative beliefs that are popping up, or they might not even be negative, but they might be limiting us. A negative belief to us might be a super positive belief to someone else. Remember, everything's relative. We want to reframe them to a positive. So, for example, if I say I'm bad at public speaking, I don't have to change and say I'm an awesome public speaker because I'm probably not going to believe that. But I can say I am looking for ways every day to become a better public speaker or a better communicator. Third, we want to adopt positive communication beliefs. We want to go out looking for and model other people that are communicating in ways that we find very appealing, very effective, and that we want to model and try on for ourselves. And we want to make those our beliefs as well. I would recommend, excuse me, connection, authenticity, honesty, clarity, focus, the things that you consider positive ways of communicating. Start to do that and model that for the rest of your organization. Fourth, practice and seek feedback. Again, Jacob joined Toastmasters and some Facebook groups and some other social media groups, I think some LinkedIn groups about speaking, that helped him to get feedback and be able to practice the communication skills, public speaking that he wanted to improve. We all have the ability to do that, right? We can all join or seek out more information. Heck, at least read a book about public speaking or read a book about communication. That's, the minimum. And then once we start moving toward what we want, what we need, because it's different for each of us, will just start to appear. I don't know how it works. It just does. Fifth, surround yourself with positive communicators. Again, look for people that communicate in ways that work for you. One of the best ways to create sales messages and offers is find out what are the ones that I respond to. Because if I respond to them and I'm a preview or I'm the after of my ideal clients and customers, then that's probably, or components of that are probably going to appeal to them as well. It doesn't always work that way, but it works that way more often than not. And it's a great jumping off spot. It's a great place to start. So, love to know your thoughts and beliefs about communication. If you're brave, share one in the comments below so we can learn from one another, or share one that you used to believe and how you overcame it, because that's the most powerful thing we can do, is share what wasn't working for us and how we fixed it, because that's how we learn from other people. All right, that's it. Have an awesome day. If I can help in any way, always ask. Otherwise, I'll be with you tomorrow with another communication topic. We're focusing on communication and how that can help us supersize our business all this month. All right, have a great day.